And the number of flood fatalities has risen to 219 countrywide. This as floods continue to cause an extensive trail of destruction, with the number of those displaced hitting 130,000. And on top of that, thousands and thousands of acres of cropland destroyed. Our very own Dorcas Wagungira has more.
From up above, the extent of the damage of the floodwaters in Budalangi is clearer. At least 3/4 of the sub-county have been submerged and more than 44,000 people have been displaced. Houses, schools, churches and roads have been swept off by the deluge. The dikes built to contain the floods have also been destroyed. A delegation of national and county government officials that visited the area says a post-COVID intervention would be to construct dams in the western region.
Tupeane mashamba, Lugari tupeane mashamba, damu ijengwe. Tunataka tuje hapa wakati tumecontrol hizi floods, wakati double rice production hapa, na ilikuwa damu hii maji ipake kule juu, ikifika hapa maji ni chache, watu wanaweza kuendelea na maisha yao.
A landslide that occurred midnight Sunday in Gogoini village in Dia, Kirinyaga County, destroyed residents' homes, over 500 stems of coffee and 200 tea bushes. Local leaders pleaded with residents living in the landslide-prone areas to move to safer ground.
The people who will be working there will not be very safe. So this one may be abandoned, and when some tea bushes have been abandoned.
Barabara imefungwa, tumeongea na engineer wa county government na wamesema wataleta excavator. Kwa sababu hii barabara ya kwenda Kiangai Gogoine haiwezi pitika kwa sababu mto umezibwa kabisa.
Pale tumesimama kuna manyumba ziko chini, lakini kwa neema zake Mwenyezi Mungu hakuna mtu hata mmoja ambaye amedhuriwa na hii mambo.
In Mandera, Halalio, Hareri and Aresa are among the worst affected areas by the ravaging waters that have swept away crops worth millions of shillings and destroyed more than 30 water pumps. At Halalio Market, 34 families were displaced after their houses were submerged. At Hareri Irrigation Scheme, more than 2,000 acres of crops have been washed away, threatening the county's food security. There are also fears of an outbreak of waterborne diseases. 2 people died after drowning at Neboy and 2 others at Suftu on the Ethiopian side after River Dawa burst its banks. The floods have also cut off key roads along River Dawa leading to Mandera town. Well-wishers continue to distribute relief items to more than 300 displaced families in Tana River. Other families facing similar risk have been forced to demolish their houses to save building materials from being swept away. More than 17,000 people have since moved to camps owing to the floods in Tana River. The effect of the overflow of the Masinga Dam, an embankment dam on the Tana River, straddling the border of Embu and Machakos counties, is being felt by the residents. In Embu, more flooding has been experienced in Bondoni and Bere. Residents have been moved to Njero Primary School. In Kwale, more flooding has been experienced in Vidziani village, Msambweni. With the numbers of flood fatalities rising from 194 to 219 countrywide, the government is urging all Kenyans living near the rivers Nzoia, Nyando, Tana, and all other landslide and flood-prone areas to move to higher, safer ground as the rains continue. Dorcas Wagungira, Citizen TV, Nairobi.